My beloved child, listen carefully to these words, for they are not mere sounds, but a gentle whisper from heaven meant only for you. I see how you've walked through seasons of struggle, how you've carried heavy burdens in silence, and how you've questioned whether the light would ever break through your darkness. Today, I want to tell you something beautiful and true. You are standing on the edge of abundance. The things you've prayed for, cried for, and waited for with a patient heart are already on their way to you. You may not see it yet, but the seeds you have sown through your faith, kindness, and perseverance are sprouting beneath the surface. In moments when you felt unseen, unheard, or forgotten, I was watching over you. I counted every tear you shed and turned each one into a seed of blessing. Not one of them was wasted. I have been preparing a table for you in the presence of your struggles, and soon you will sit at that table, surrounded by everything you once thought was impossible. There were times when you felt like giving up, when you wondered why the answers seemed delayed, why the doors remained closed. But I was not ignoring you. I was preparing you. I was building your character, strengthening your heart, and expanding your faith, so that when the abundance comes, you will be ready to carry it with wisdom and grace. The waiting was not a punishment. It was a preparation for the greater things I have written in the story of your life. I see the dreams that live quietly in your heart, the ones you have not spoken out loud because you feared they were too big, too bold, or too beautiful for someone like you. But let me remind you, my beloved, that I am the God who makes the impossible possible. There is no dream too great, no hope too far, no mountain too high when you walk with me. Your dreams are safe in my hands. Your desires, when rooted in love and faith, will be fulfilled beyond what you can imagine. Even when you feel unworthy, when the voice of doubt tells you that abundance is for others, but not for you, silence that voice and listen to mine. You are worthy, not because of your perfection, but because of my love. You are chosen, not because you are flawless, but because you are mine. My blessings do not depend on your strength, but on my grace, and my grace is overflowing. I know you've walked through valleys of loneliness, through nights of anxiety and days of fear. I have seen you wrestle with questions no one else knows you carry. But every valley was a pathway to the mountaintop. Every storm taught you how to anchor yourself in faith. Every trial shaped you for the abundance that is now surrounding you, ready to pour over your life like a river that never runs dry. The abundance I have for you is not just material. It is peace that passes understanding, joy that no one can steal, strength that rises in your weakness, and hope that never fades. It is relationships restored, dreams reignited, and a future filled with purpose. It is everything your soul has longed for, wrapped in the promise that I am always with you and I will never forsake you. So lift your eyes, my child. Stop looking at what is missing and start expecting what is coming. Speak words of faith over your life. Declare that goodness and mercy will follow you all the days of your life. Choose to believe, even when your circumstances tell you otherwise, because what I am about to do in your life will be undeniable, unstoppable, and unshakable. This is not the end of your story. This is the turning point where everything shifts in your favor. The winds are changing, the heavens are opening, and abundance is surrounding you right now. You will step into a season where prayers are answered swiftly, where doors open without effort, and where blessings chase you down. Not because of who you are, but because of who I am. The God who loves you beyond measure, my beloved child. Listen once more to the voice that has been calling you gently, patiently, without ceasing. You may have thought that your prayers were met with silence, but every whispered plea, every tearful night, every silent cry in the dark has reached me. I was never distant. I was never deaf to your voice. I have been moving behind the scenes, orchestrating blessings beyond what your heart could dream of. You may wonder why I allowed the storms, why I permitted the delays, why I watched you walk through fires of trial. But my child, every storm that shook your life was meant to strengthen your roots. The winds that tried to break you were the winds that trained you to stand tall. The darkness you walked through was never meant to consume you. It was preparing you to shine brighter than ever before. Now, the season of shaking is coming to an end. I am shifting things in your favor. The doors that were once locked are unlocking. The opportunities that seemed distant are drawing near. People who once overlooked you will begin to notice you, not because of your own power, but because of my divine favor resting upon your life. You are stepping into a season where closed doors will open without you knocking, and where blessings will flow like a river that cannot be stopped. I want you to stop doubting yourself. Stop rehearsing the lies the world has told you, that you are not enough, that you are unworthy, that you will never reach the fullness of your purpose. Those lies are not from me. My voice speaks life, hope, and possibility over you. I see you as beautiful, capable, and beloved. I crafted you with intention, knit you together with love, and planted within you a destiny that cannot be erased by failure, delay, or fear. The abundance I am sending into your life is not just about what you can receive. It's about what you will become. You are being transformed into a vessel of light, a carrier of hope, a reflection of my grace. When people look at your life, they will not see the struggles. They will see the glory that arose from the ashes. They will see the fingerprints of a God who turned brokenness into beauty. I have seen how you have loved others even when you felt unloved. I have seen how you have given when you had little, how you forgave when it was hard, how you kept going when everything inside you wanted to give up. I have recorded every act of kindness, every step of faith, every moment of obedience. None of it was wasted. Every seed you planted in tears will now bloom in joy. Prepare yourself. The shift is already happening. You will see unexpected provision, divine connections, and supernatural breakthroughs. The weight you carried will be lifted. The chains that held you back will be broken. You will walk freely into the new season I have prepared for you, not empty-handed, but overflowing with blessings. Do not be afraid of what is ahead. Do not allow the memories of yesterday's pain to steal today's joy. I am the God who makes all things new. The past may have shaped you, but it will not define you. I am writing a new chapter in your life, one filled with grace, abundance, and unshakable peace. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are cherished beyond what you can comprehend. I have never stopped working on your behalf, even when you could not see it. Trust me, my child. The things you have been praying for are already on their way. Keep your heart open, your spirit expectant, and your faith unshaken, because your abundance is closer than you think. My dear child, I want you to understand that abundance is not merely about wealth or material possessions. The abundance I am bringing into your life is far deeper, far richer than anything the world can offer. It is an abundance of peace that no storm can disturb, of joy that no sorrow can steal, of love that no rejection can diminish. It is an abundance that flows from within you because I dwell within you. You see, I am not preparing the blessings only around you. I am preparing your heart to carry them. If I had given you everything you asked for in the past, before your heart was ready, the weight of those blessings might have crushed you. But now, after the refining, after the seasons of waiting and growing, you are ready to receive and steward well what I am about to release. I want you to walk forward boldly, not timidly. You don't need to shrink back, apologizing for the blessings I am about to pour out over your life. You don't need to explain to others why things are shifting in your favor. My favor upon you will speak for itself. The transformation will be undeniable. It will be a testimony not only to you, but to everyone who watches your journey. There will be people who will marvel at how everything is turning around for you. They will wonder how the one who was overlooked, forgotten, underestimated, has now become blessed, elevated, and surrounded by grace. When they ask how it happened, you will not need to boast. You will only need to point them to me, because everything you will receive is a reflection of my love and mercy. Remember, child, your journey was never random. Every delay, every disappointment, every detour was woven into a greater story, a story of resilience, redemption, and divine timing. Nothing in your life has been wasted. I have used every broken piece, every painful lesson, every tear shed in secret to shape you into who you are today. Strong, compassionate, wise, and full of faith. As you step into this season of abundance, keep your eyes fixed on me. Do not allow the blessings to distract you from the one who blessed you. Stay rooted in gratitude, humility, and love. Let your abundance be a channel through which others experience hope, healing, and restoration. I have not only chosen to bless you, I have chosen to make you a blessing to others. You will find that as you give, more will be given to you. As you encourage others, you will be encouraged. As you pour out, you will be filled even more. This is the cycle of divine abundance. It multiplies when shared, it grows when given away, and it never runs dry when rooted in me. I am positioning the right people in your life, those who will uplift you, speak life into you, and walk alongside you in this new season. I am removing those who cannot go where I am taking you, not out of cruelty, but out of protection. Some relationships will fade, doors will close, and certain paths will no longer feel right. Do not mourn the loss, for what I remove I replace with better. Trust that my hand is at work, even in the letting go. I want you to dream again. Lift your eyes and see beyond the limits of your past. Dare to believe that the best is yet to come. Do not allow fear to shrink your vision. Do not allow past failures to define your future. I am the God who opens seas, who moves mountains, who makes a way where there seems to be no way, and I am doing it for you. This is your season of overflow. Get ready to receive not just what you need, but more than enough. Enough to bless your family, your community, and even strangers you have yet to meet. Enough to build, to give, to uplift, to heal. I am releasing abundance over every area of your life. Your health, your relationships, your dreams, your peace, your finances, your purpose. But remember, my child, the greatest abundance is not what you can hold in your hands. It is what grows in your heart. An abundance of faith, an abundance of joy, an abundance of love. My beloved child, now that you are standing on the threshold of this new season, I want you to pause for a moment and reflect on how far you have come. Look back at the nights when you cried in silence, wondering if anyone heard you. Look back at the days when everything felt heavy and hopeless, and yet you kept going. It was not your strength alone that carried you. It was my grace holding you when you thought you couldn't hold on any longer. Every tear you shed was seen. Every prayer you whispered was heard. Every moment you felt unseen, forgotten, or unloved. I was there, closer than your breath, collecting every tear, listening to every word. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was ignored. I have watched over you through it all, and now you are about to see why I asked you to endure, why I asked you to wait, why I said not yet when your heart cried out for a yes. In this season, I will surprise you. Blessings you didn't even know how to pray for are coming your way. Doors you stopped knocking on will suddenly swing open. People who once turned away from you will look again and recognize the light I have placed within you. It won't make sense to the world, but you will know it's me because it will carry my fingerprints: grace, love, abundance, and peace. And I want you to know this. It's not because you earned it. It's not because you were perfect or always faithful. It's because I love you. My love is not a reward for your performance. It is a gift, undeserved yet freely given. You may have stumbled, doubted, even fallen, but you never let go completely. That little spark of faith you kept alive even in your darkest moments, that is what I saw. That is why I am pouring out my abundance now. But with this abundance comes responsibility. I am entrusting you with more so you can do more. I am blessing you so you can become a blessing to the broken, the weary, the lost. You will carry not only the testimony of what I've done for you, but the power to help others believe that I can do the same for them. I want you to open your heart wider than ever before. Make room for the unexpected. Make room for the miraculous. Make room for love, for peace, for laughter, for new beginnings. I am filling the empty places within you. Where there was once despair, I am planting hope. Where there was once pain, I am birthing purpose. Where there was once lack, I am releasing overflow. You will not have to force things anymore. What once felt like a battle will now flow with ease. The struggle is over. The waiting season is ending. My divine timing is here, and nothing can stop what I am about to do in your life. People will look at you and say, "How did this happen? How did they overcome? How did they receive so much after losing so much?" And your answer will be simple. It was God. It was His love. It was His grace. I am restoring what was lost, but I am not merely giving back what you once had. I am multiplying it. I am giving you double for every loss, beauty for ashes, joy for mourning. I am turning your sorrow into dancing, and your mourning into songs of joy. Prepare yourself, child. Prepare your heart to receive. Prepare your hands to give. Prepare your soul to rejoice. You are stepping into days of peace like you have never known, into moments of laughter that will heal old wounds, into relationships that will uplift and bless you. You are not walking into this abundance alone. I am with you, walking ahead of you, beside you, and behind you. My presence will be your anchor in abundance just as it was in the storm. This is my promise to you. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. In the days ahead, when blessings overflow and joy surrounds you, do not forget who brought you here. Keep your heart close to me, and you will never lack again. Beloved child, as you continue walking into this new chapter, I want you to know that abundance is not merely measured by material things. Yes, I will bless you with provision, with opportunities, with breakthroughs beyond what you imagined. But my greatest blessing is the abundance within you. I am enlarging your heart, expanding your peace, increasing your capacity to love and to carry joy that cannot be shaken by circumstances. This abundance is the overflow of my Spirit in your life. It is the confidence that even when the world around you trembles, you will stand firm because your foundation is not built on shifting sand, but on my unchanging love. You will rise each day with a sense of purpose, knowing that you are divinely guided, protected, and chosen. You will wake up not with worry, but with wonder, not with fear, but with faith, because when you understand who walks with you, who lives within you, no storm can steal your peace. No darkness can overcome your light. This is the kind of abundance I want you to experience. The abundance of a heart fully alive, free from the chains of yesterday, hopeful about tomorrow, and deeply rooted in the beauty of today. And hear me clearly, abundance does not mean a life without challenges. There will still be moments when you will need to choose faith over fear, love over bitterness, hope over despair. But the difference now is that you will walk through every valley knowing you are not alone. I will strengthen you. I will lift you when you are weak. I will carry you when the burden feels too heavy. You will see that even in the hard places, my goodness will find you. Child, I want you to become a carrier of abundance. Let it flow through you to everyone you meet. When others encounter you, they should feel lighter, stronger, seen, and loved. Not because of who you are, but because of who I am in you. This is the true blessing, that your life becomes a reflection of my heart. Look around you. There are people hurting, broken, desperate for a glimpse of hope. You have walked the road of pain, and now you carry the keys to help others find healing. You have experienced loss, and now you can show others how I restore. You have known fear, and now you can lead others into peace. Do not hide your story. Do not be ashamed of where you've been. Every scar you carry is a testimony of my grace. Every tear you shed has watered the seeds of compassion within you. Your past will become someone else's pathway to freedom. Your healing will inspire healing in others. I am calling you to step boldly into this season of abundance, not just for yourself, but for the world around you. I am sending you to be light in the darkness, a voice of comfort, a beacon of hope. Your words will carry weight. Your actions will carry love. Your presence will carry peace. You are not an accident. You were not forgotten. You were chosen, set apart, and prepared for such a time as this. Everything you've walked through has been preparing you to carry this abundance well, with humility, with gratitude, with open hands. So today, I invite you to release any lingering doubt, any lingering fear that you are not worthy of what's coming. I have declared you worthy. I have called you blessed. I have chosen you to receive and to give, to be filled and to overflow. Look to me, and you will never lack. Listen to me, and you will never be lost. Follow me, and you will walk in abundance. Not just for a season, but for a lifetime. Beloved child, as this message draws to a close, I want you to pause and truly listen, not just with your ears, but with your heart. I am not merely speaking words over you. I am planting seeds within you, seeds of abundance, hope, and renewal. These seeds will bloom if you water them daily with faith, gratitude, and surrender. You may not see the full harvest tomorrow, but know this: every step you take in trust is preparing the ground for blessings beyond what you can imagine. You were created for so much more than survival. You were made to thrive, to live fully, to wake each day with expectancy. I know there have been seasons when you felt forgotten, where prayers seemed unanswered, and the weight of the world felt unbearable. But nothing you've walked through has been wasted. I have seen every tear. I have heard every whispered prayer, and I have been working behind the scenes, arranging circumstances, shifting hearts, and aligning divine connections for your good. Now I am inviting you to partner with me, no longer as a spectator of your own life, but as a participant in the miracle I am unfolding. I want you to wake up each day and declare over yourself, I am blessed, I am chosen, I am surrounded by abundance. Because what you speak has power. Your words shape the atmosphere around you. Speak life, and life will answer. Speak hope, and hope will grow. Speak faith, and mountains will move. Look at the evidence around you. Hasn't my grace carried you this far? Think of the moments you thought you couldn't go on, yet here you are. Stronger, wiser, more compassionate. That is not by accident. That is my hand upon your life. And now, I am bringing you into a season where you will not only receive, but also release. The abundance I pour into you is meant to flow out to others. I want you to live open-handed, knowing that when you give, you make room for even more to come in. Whether it's kindness, forgiveness, time, or resources, every seed you sow will return to you multiplied. Child, do not be afraid to dream again. Do not shrink back or limit what you believe I can do. Lift your eyes higher. Stretch your faith wider. There is no ceiling to my goodness. There is no limit to my blessings. The only limits are the ones you place on yourself. Today, I invite you to tear down every wall of doubt, every barrier of fear, and step boldly into the life I have prepared for you. Your story is far from over. The best chapters are yet to be written, and I, the author of your life, am holding the pen. So now, my beloved child, as you prepare to step forward, I want you to carry these words deep within your soul. You are never alone. Even in the silence, even in the waiting, I am with you. Every breath you take is evidence of my presence. Every sunrise is a reminder that my mercy is new each day. And every challenge you face is an opportunity for my glory to shine through your life. This is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of a new chapter. One filled with favor, grace, and divine alignment. You will walk through open doors you never imagined. You will witness breakthroughs that you thought were impossible. And when you look back, you will say, truly, the hand of God was upon me. But above all, remember this. I do not bless you because you are perfect. I bless you because you are mine. You are loved beyond measure, chosen beyond reason, and destined for greatness beyond comprehension. Let this be your declaration moving forward. I am not a victim of circumstances. I am a child of the Most High. I will live in faith. I will love without fear, and I will walk boldly in the blessings prepared for me. Go now, beloved, and live fully. Shine brightly. Love deeply, and always remember, heaven is cheering you on, and is cheering you on, and is cheering you on, and is cheering you on.